What is going on, legends, and welcome back to the juiciest planet in the solar system, Ceres, and our quest to leave the legacy that even your mothers will be proud of, even if they're still not, okay? I know them feels. Anyway, we're going to kick this off with, last episode we got into our research. We researched a few things that we could do. I believe we got our drills up and operational. We done our coal for rocket fuel, so we're going to make our rocket fuel this episode. We also got into the manufacturing of exports, and we've only got T1 exports. So hopefully we can research the next tier, and that means by researching the next tier, we can get into the next ore. So the next ore after copper is bronze, and in order to make bronze, you need to research the bronze bars, and then you get iron bars and copper bars, and you put them in your furnace and you combine them into bronze bars, and we'll have a look at that in this episode. So let's get cracking. Enough yabbering from me. I also did get a comment on the last video. A player did ask how you go about doing your rocket and getting into your researcher, and I'm going to show that off today. I did answer them in the last episode, so in the comments, but I'm going to show it off today. Let's get these and get these going. I don't need them, but we're going to sort it out anyway. I also got a question about, is there different types of food? And there is. There is corn. I believe there's corn, watermelon, and tomatoes. The reason why that I use potatoes is because, once you get a significant amount of food, so your potatoes, your cooked potatoes, and a significant amount of cooked water, you don't really need to worry about water and food until you get your colonist. Once you get your colonists in, then you've got to feed them and yourself. So, but we'll get into that once we're sort of into the full version of the game, because in the demo, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. But if you do want to, when you send your rocket back to Earth, and it lands on Earth, you can then go through the little menu that we had at the start of the game, and I picked my drill and my wind turbines. You'll get the same little menu, and you can pick anything you want to bring back to Earth. Anything you want, if you got the money for it, you can bring it, you can export, you can import it back to Ceres. So just keep that in mind. All right. But again, exporting, it's not really that too important in the game if you're pretty much established, because you can pretty much make everything. We got I just created one. We got so many potatoes. We don't even need any. We do not need any potatoes whatsoever. So what we're going to do is we're going to, yeah, thank you. All right, we're going to make a heap more of them. We got water up the yin yang. I believe I got all of this. Yes, I did. All right, let's go. So, let's go to our refinery, fuel refinery. Now, off camera, I did make a bit more coal, but you only need 10 per rocket launch, and you get they come in sacks of 10. So, 76, 78, that's plenty for now. You'll get a few launches out of that, easy. So, let's start crafting them, and let's go over here and have a look at our boxes and see how many we got. I'm pretty sure we got a full... yeah, we do. All right, let's take a few. Now, you get so many, but just keep in mind you cannot take all of them. Let's take... That should be enough. But just keep in mind that you also have to get your fuel on the rocket. It takes up one slot. So, if you fill it all up with boxes, you can't get your rocket fuel in there. Therefore, you won't be able to launch. Once we launch this and it comes back, like goes on Earth, and we call it back from our control center, it will land here. You do need a landing pad to call it back. I know. Now you get 2 rockets. You get 2 of these. One's on Earth already, and one's here. So once you get another landing pad, which I won't do in the demo, once we get another landing pad, we can have exports going for days. Okay, days. We've got to eat, and we've got to water. So let's get a bit of food. Okay. And we got a level. Let's put it in... Let's put it in weight. Yeah, weight's fine. There's also a special kind of ore that you don't have to mine. So you've got the ones that we can mine. You've got, you know, your iron, your ice, and your copper. There's a special one that you don't have to mine, and I believe it's up there somewhere. There's also some down here, but it blends in so much. I believe it's up there because there's also one of those supply pods up there. I believe it's over near that rock face. Okay, let's go in here real quick. All right. So let's put these in, fill it up until there's one spot left, and then we should have a stack of fuel, and we can launch our rocket. Yeah, so I brought one too many. That's fine, we'll take that back. So, let's get cranking. I will walk all the way to the base, and I'll meet you in front of the fuel refinery. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, legends, we're back, and let's have a look. So, like I said, we only need the 10 for our first rocket launch. So we've got enough for that. Let's go put this box back. Now, I'm hoping that in this episode as well, that we get into tier 2. How much is a tier 2 box manufacturing? So we've got to go into, I believe it's in the manufacturing tab. Is it here? Manufacturing. So this is the gear that we're going to get into today as well. So you've got jumping boots, you've got speed, you've got, here's our tier 2 boxes, but I'm pretty sure in order to make these tier 2 boxes, you need these. So we can actually make those. So let's get into that, and I'll show you about your bronze bars, because we're going to need the bronze bars in order to, and I believe these need copper and iron. Yeah. So we're gonna need more copper and make it into bars. So let's quickly run down to the ship. And let's send this rocket. Let's send it back to Earth. And we'll be all Gucci there. And I'll keep an eye out for that special mineral. Or you don't have to mine it. You can just literally go up and click it. And it's a milestone as well. So we'll keep an eye. I'm pretty sure when we launch this rocket, we'll go up here. I'm pretty sure it's up here because there's another supply, one of those pods up here. There's one up there, there's one here, and there's one down the back. So there is a few. There is a few of those around. All right, let's launch this. So like it says, you only need 10 fuel. So we'll put our 10 fuel in here, and let's launch it, baby. Now, you can't just step here and think it's going to launch. You've got to get a significant way back, and the door will close. And if you're fast enough, you can jump right on, and you can ride it back to Earth. So there's the supply pod I was talking about, and there's the special ore right there. And there's our whole base, and this is going to kick us off here in a sec. And there's another supply pod down there. So this is going to hurt. No floor damage. No floor damage. So we're good there. So now it's about a 5-minute wait to get our money from the rocket. Now, as you can see, our next point of call is colonists, and that is in the advanced building constructor or base constructor. And we can't do that because the demo, like I said, the demo ends at advanced manufacturing, so we can't get that. This is the ore that I was talking about. You do not need to you don't need to mine it. You just click it, and it's actually you get a very hefty milestone, and it's nearly worth as much as one of those boxes that we just sent to Earth. So it's worth 20. Those boxes are worth 25. So there you go. Let's have a look in here real quick. See, this is all advanced stuff. We'll take it, though. We'll take that, too. I don't really use that stuff, but there you go. And we've got some more copper bars. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to yeet this, because I don't read them. But like I said, there is handy tips in there if you're new at this game, or you can just watch me dribble on, either way. Now, if you get enough oxygen and get all your suit and whatnot from your manufacturer, if you go in here, there's 2 caves. There's one on the other side and there's one in here. And there's actually boxes in there, supply boxes. So just keep that in mind. If you got the balls and the suit to do it, go check it out. I also got another question in the comments last video. How do we get the next set of ores? Now, we got the 3 ores here, and we can make bronze bars. But what about the next set? The next set is behind these. There's 3 ice walls. There's one over there, there's one in the middle, and there's one here. So when you get to, I think it's the first milestone is 25 terraforming, this starts to melt. And then you can go in there and you get the next ore. Then I think the next, it's either 40 or 50. The next one will melt, and then you get the next ore. So yeah, the dev did it that way. So you're not just going ham and you've got everything unlocked in the sort of starting zone. At the moment, we're pretty much sitting at probably mid game. Advanced building constructor is about mid. Once we sort of get into colonist and we're getting in and fighting we're doing terraforming, and we're getting through a significant amount of terraforming, and all these aliens start attacking, then we're in end game. Then we can start worrying about, advanced ore, advanced, machinery and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, all you need right now is the 3 ore or the 6 ore or all the ore that you see here in the starting zone. That's all you need right now. So you don't have to sort of worry about any other ore apart from what you see. So what we're going to do, I'm going to run out here. I'm going to get some more copper, and I'll meet you in front of the forge. Be right back. All right, legends, here we are. So let's get our copper bar going because we need more copper bar. We're going to take some of this out though, because we're going to need 80. That'll do. We're going to need this because I'm pretty sure. How much do we need for the next boxes that we need? Blueprints, manufacturing. Let's just do it. Let's just YOLO it because we're about to get a big payday. So let's have a look what we need for our next tier boxes, which is here. So we need bronze bar. We only need 5. Which one's that? So this one costs more than the tier 2 boxes, and they're worth more. But in saying that, you need to use the same. So these 2 ingredients, you need to use these to make the bronze bars. So I understand that. So once we get our bronze, we'll get into it. This won't take too long. So there we go. We got our exporting. We got 225,000. So what we're going to do now, let's call it back. We go up here. And here's our 2 rockets that are idle. Okay, so this is our cargo ship, and we've got 2. Like I said, we have 2 ships, but we've only got 1 landing pad. So we can only drop 1 ship. So we'll launch it, and it's going to take about 5 minutes to get back. And then what we'll do, we will load it up again, and we will continue sorting it out. But for now, let's see if we can get a parts constructor, because we're going to need one. So let's build one of those real quick. While that's going, let's see if we can plant some more seeds, which we can. So let's get that cranking. All right, legends, I'm back. And I've just replanted both of those, and that is Gucci. Now, let's go to our researcher while we wait for our rocket and our bars to be done, which are done. Let's see if we've got enough to make. We can make 80. We only need 5 per box. That should be plenty for now. So let's get them going. How long is that going to take? About 2 minutes. Okay. Let's have a look at our fuel, which is still making. We got plenty. Actually, full in here. How many we got left? 5. We should have plenty. All right. So let's get into our menu, our research and development. Right. So what we're first going to do is we're going to upgrade. How much is it to upgrade our drills? 10. We're not going to do that yet. What we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our facilities, and we're going to spend 30 on our costs. We're going to go to our basic farm, and we're also going to spend money to research the ice. So now it's going to cost less to make food. We don't need food, but it's now going to cost us less. Now what we're going to look at, like I said, we're going to now look at our our manufacturer, and we're going to start getting our gear. Now, you don't need both of these. I usually go for double jump because I'm just a maniac and love to jump on things. So I'm going to do this. We're going to research all of them, but I'm only going to go that one first. We're going to get the anti-gravity, the weight. We're going to get that as well. This, and we're going to get that as well. All right. So now what we're also going to now do is we're going to see if we can upgrade some of our drills. We're going to just do the first, give them an extra slot. That will give them 5 slots. All right. So now if we have a look at our manufacturer, we've now got gear as well as our boxes. So these gear here is going to cost copper dust, and iron dust. And we've got both of those. So let's make some boots. So let's just make the one. And we got our jumping boots. And then we'll have a look at our backpack, and we'll have a look at our armor chest. So these also do a hardened chest. So if you have a look, this is going to give you more health. This right here is going to give you more oxygen capacity. This one here is more stam. This one you'll be able to carry more. And like I said, this one here is just gives you a double jump. And the other one will increase your movement speed. But like I said, I'm a crazy mofo, and we're going to go at that one. The next one we're going to look into is our backpack. This and this. But as you can see here, it's all advanced stuff. Springs, rod, all that sort of stuff. And I'm about to show you how to get that stuff, because I know you're going to ask. So, the parts machine that I just built, how are we going with that? They're done. We can get into the next tier stuff. Okay. So over here we built a part constructor. So let's put this down, and I'll show you how to get sort of the next tier. There's fine. Okay. So in here you got all your stuff that you're going to need to get into the next base of building. So we've got our iron plates, we've got our iron rods, we've got our copper sheets, we've got screws, we've got wire, and we've got bronze bar. You can import all of this stuff if you don't want to go out and research all the stuff. And our rocket is coming back. So what we're going to do, we're going to send another rocket up with the remaining of these boxes. We're also going to put our boots on. We're going to send these back to Earth. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get into tier 2. So let's do that. Let's go in here. And now it's closer. I don't have to keep running back down there. So let's fill this up with that and send another rocket. Now we're getting money in. We're getting money flowing. Once we get into tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, all that sort of stuff. I don't remember how far it goes up, but it does go up a significant amount. After a certain level, though, of tier boxes, let's have a look. I'm pretty sure after a certain amount, you have to then go into advanced manufacturing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So tier 4, tier 5, tier 6. So tier 6 is the top. So in your base one, you can't get any more. Wait a minute. You can't get 3? Wait a minute. That makes not a lot of sense. It goes straight to 4 and 5 and 6. Okay. Well, yeah. So tier 2 is the highest you can go in your base manufacturer, and then you go into advanced, but we can't, like I said, you can't go into advanced at the moment. All right. So let's go here and get another bit of rocket fuel, and let's launch it again, shall we? Oh, we can put our boots on too. Boots. All right. And we should be able to now jump a little. We can double jump. So if I want to jump onto my top of my building, I can now. So there you go. Do they have any significant moment than jumping on top of your base? Nah, not really. Just fun to have, I guess. All right, let's launch this. Okay. Now, we won't get as much because it's not full cargo, but we're going to go into tier 2 stuff anyway. Okay. Now we can see like the good stuff. Now there's no like big storm or anything. And this is our full base. And then all the menacing aliens. And we're going to the moon, baby. Alright, let's go back down. Love that this game doesn't have fall damage, or I'd be screwed, because I've jumped off that rocket many times. Okay, so we've done that. We've sent another rocket. That'll take a couple of minutes to come back. What we're going to do... let's see. I know I said I wouldn't, but maybe we can get into that. See, we can do that right now. Let's do it. Let's make one. And we'll put it out the back of our farm for now. That way, I can show you about getting the maximum profit for your hard work. And I can show you how sort of your imports work. So now that we've got another landing pad, we can name it whatever we like. Let's just say Juice It 2. Right, so Juice It 2. Let's go back into our control panel and let's have a look in there. And I'll show you how you can import stuff. So, we've got 3 minutes for that to arrive Earth. So now we've got one more rocket we can go. So in here is just like when you started the game, like I said, you can buy any of this. We got $63,000 to spend, but you've only got 150 kilos to work with. But you can get anything you like. There's advanced tools, there's pre-construction, there's other seeds that you can get, I'm pretty sure, in here, seeds. So you can get tomato seeds, corn seeds, melon seeds, and then your potato seeds. So they're all there. And you can get different recipes and all that sort of stuff as well. Or your bar, or your prefab, so the wind turbines we brought, and our iron drill. But we're not going to take all that because we're just going to make it ourselves. So that'll take about 5 minutes to come here. You also use those said rockets to get your pilgrims, but we can't get colonists in the demo, so we're not going to worry about it. Okay. So let's look at... Let's take these and let's get some boxes getting going. So when that next rocket comes, we can fill it up with some more boxes. We'll also send this thing to Earth and get NASA to look at it. We can do 16. 16 should be fine. Let's take that out for now. 16 should be fine. All right, let's work on our backpack. I think our backpack, we needed rods, I believe. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get some more copper and iron, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, legends, I'm back. Just putting some things away that I don't need at the moment. And then we can sort of cruise back into it. Oh, I got some more, we got coal in there that we can use. Oh, we'll do that. We'll do that next time. Okay. So, like I said, we didn't get too much for that one, but we can now bring that one back. I don't know if the other rocket has landed here yet. No, it's coming soon. Alright, let's launch that and put it back. Let's launch this and put it there. And we should have another rocket. We should have our boxes going. Let's have a look at the manufacturing. Also, let's have a look how much... Now that we got some money, let's have a look at machine, is it? Yes. So this is going to cost us 100. We need this to advance to the next stuff, though. We're pretty much... Let's... You know what? Let's do it. We've got enough money, and we're about to send some more to Earth. So we've got our boxes. We don't have a rocket yet. Let's go see what we need for advanced machine, and see if we can make it yet. Because that's sort of our last end goal here of the demo. So we need blocks of ice, and we need iron plate. What do we need for iron plate? We just need one iron bar. Okay. So what we'll look at first is Let's see what we need for our backpack. So we need a bronze frame and 5 screws. Let's see if... I don't think we can make bronze frame. Let's have a look in our manufacturer. We can? No, it'll be in machines. It'll be in the parts constructor. We need bronze frame. Maybe we can make bronze frame. There's bronze frame right there. Okay. Let's just get all of this stuff. We can't make any more. We're now broke. That's right. We got stuff coming. All right. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to go and fill this second rocket up with all the boxes that we can take and launch it, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. I was going to get another box, and I thought, no, we were going to send this back to Earth anyway, so we'll do it like that this time around, and we'll send this bad boy back to Earth. And off it goes. Our other one should be coming back any minute. Let's have a look and see what we need for bronze frame. So we need 4 screws and 2 bronze rods. So with bronze rods we need iron, we need bar. And we need to make more. Okay. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave that one until... Let's send one more rocket for this episode. This one should be coming back pretty soon. And then I'll make our advanced... what do we got on here? 40-something minutes. See if we've got any more boxes that we can send. We'll send the rest of our boxes to Earth. We'll build our advanced machine. And then next episode, when we come back in April, closer to release, we will move on to colonists, into terraforming. I'll show you the next line of the sort of moving on to the next part of the game, basically. We're going into the sort of end game. Once we start terraforming, that's sort of the bee's knees. We can slowly start breathing on Earth. Here on, we'll call it Earth 2.0. All right, our rocket's coming back. Okay. We'll be able to start breathing on here. Aliens will start attacking our crap. No, you're good, bro. Whatever. Yeah. Which we can't get into the demo. So let's launch this. Let's make our advanced machine. And we're pretty much here to snag until we can move on to the next. So let's launch that. Beautiful. We're making bar. Let's take some bar and let's see if we can make some copper rod. What do we need? Rod. Copper rod. Let's make 20. We also need... I think it's up here. Did I use it all? Might have used it all. I got 5 here. We should be able to make panel with that. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, I'll wait until this parts constructor is done. When it is done, I will meet you back here and we'll get on to advanced and finish up the demo. So stay tuned. Alright, legends, I'm back. I've done a few things. I got our copper bar back, our frame. I can't do anything with that until we make this to get our backpack. We just got 4 and 20 monies to continue our researching. I'm waiting for this so I can make some more plate so we can get our advanced machine. And that's pretty much end of the demo. Once we get this is it. Done. Done and dusted. So I made some, I need 20 of these. Alright, this is done. So we'll take 20 of these. That should make the rest of the, I need 15, I believe. Yes, I need 15. So let's make 15 of those. I think I only need 10, actually. I think I only need 10. Yeah, I did. I made too many. That's okay. Once it hits 10, we'll take it out and we'll sort it out, eh? We'll sort it out. That other rocket should be coming around very soon. And I can bring it back. Okay, 10 of those. The rest can just stay there until we return. Take this. Before we do that and finish up, let's have a look at our rockets. One hasn't arrived Earth yet, but it will. Let's bring this one back. And let's get our advanced machine. And we'll build that. And that's pretty much where we're going to... Yeah, sadly, our legacy... We're building a good legacy. Let's just say that. And we're in a good foothold. If you've been following along, you would have food by now. We've got plenty abundance of food. We've got water cranking. Have I got any more ice in here? I do. Saying that, let's get some more water going. Because we're probably going to need a lot more. Let's take this 6 and put it in there. Let's make another 8. Beautiful. Okay. Now, we should be getting this money very soon. 3 seconds. And we'll get our money. Beautiful. We've got a fair bit, actually. Alright, let's send this. Send this back to Earth. Back to the Ceres. And let's get our machine out. And let's place it down. Bring it here. And we'll put it next to these guys. And that's it. You have reached the end of the playable demo. The advanced base constructor, which provides access to the necessary buildings to move towards the mid-game. It's locked off in the demo. If you wish to continue in the demo, you can. But if you want to progress beyond this point, you will need to upgrade to the full version of the game. Demo saves carry over, like I said, and can be continued into the full game. Thank you, and I hope you have enjoyed the game to this point. Surviving Ceres will fully launch on May 2nd, 2025. I hope to see you on the leaderboard. So there you go. Legends, that is it. That is it for our quest here in Ceres until about mid-April. And then I'll pick this game up and we will continue forth to mid-game, like it says, mid-game and then end-game. So if you liked it, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment like always. I am Juice. Say hello to your mum for me. Keep squeezing those pixels, and I'll see you when we hit Ceres again. See you then.